Chat. It has been a minute. What up, what up, Joe Schmo? That's a crazy first name to read on the first day back. What up, Joe? Icy, Bally, not Banks, but not Banks. Matt, Kyle, Ty, Pyro. Oh my God. Swordfish. Hello, everyone. How we all doing? How we all doing? Oh my God. Let's all pretend like it hasn't been a month since I've last done this. It's been longer than a month since I've last done this. I did a few secret streams, but you know, let's just pretend it hasn't been so long. Hey there, what's up, chat? How we all doing? How we all doing? Oh my God, it's been so long. I'm not used to being on camera. Hi. It's been a long time since I've had my face on camera. Blade bias is, you know, is head down. Head down, don't talk to anyone. Stay to yourself, and then freaking, hey, look at me. Hey, I'm on camera again. That's weird. Did he just appear out of thin air? Yes. And now I'm gone. And now I'm back again. And now I'm gone. And now I'm back again. I don't know why the lighting is so different between these two pictures, because like nothing has changed. But you know, there it is. I love this intro screen. The intro screen changes whenever I'm at school, because at school it's like the family of like all of the mascots, and now this one it's just Marty and Dex. I like this one. I think it's good. Are you the guy from Blade Bias? I am the guy from Blade Bias. Imagine that. The guy from Blade Bias has his own streams and his own channel and does his own things. Isn't that crazy? He's lying. You're right, I am lying. This isn't the room that Blade Bias was filmed in. Chat, we have so much to go over. Because I hate Blade Bias. Is that why you stopped uploading on it? That was out of pocket. I'm sorry. When's the last time we did like an actual Balisong stream? 1 month ago. It was a short catch up, and then we went to play RoboQuest, which is really funny, but you know, not Balisongs. So I guess we're back now. I got a haircut. That's pretty cool. Short update on things, everyone. I'm still working on getting the drive for my laptop fixed, getting the data off of it. So the Blade Show video is currently in limbo because that is stuck on that drive. And the Ballet Awards voting will be going out tomorrow. I was hoping to have it done today, but I needed to do some last-minute Christmas shopping today. So I'm going to finish it up after stream tonight, and then the Ballet Awards voting will be live tomorrow. You will have 1 week to get the votes in, because it's going to be a bit of a later show as usual because of my schedule, and we will go from there. So, cool. Sound good? Sound good. Yeah, I purposefully demolished my own drive, which contained a shit ton of my own schoolwork and a lot of my personal projects that totally weren't just academic projects that I like finished. I lost a lot of stuff on that drive, and I didn't lose it. The drive still works. It just doesn't work in my laptop anymore. I just have to get the data off of it, which is the hard part. Can't enjoy break. I can't enjoy break, I guess. I don't know. Is the music too loud? I think the music might be a little too loud. Sorry about that, chat. I'm gonna turn that down just a little bit. It's been a while since I've done this whole streaming thing. Okay, you guys can keep up voting. It's so funny. He destroyed his own drive, so he doesn't have to do the Blade Show video. I wish I could release the Blade Show video because it was done. I just need to make a thumbnail for it. I never rendered it though, because I thought, oh, I mean, even if I did render it, it would still be stuck on the computer. So no, Pyro, it was done. I finished it over Thanksgiving break like I said I was going to. I just never made a thumbnail. And then I got really caught up with like projects and everything. You cannot believe me all you want. I feel like I would have heard about that. I literally said that. I said it was done. I told you guys it was done. Ugh. You can believe what you want. You can believe what you want in this silly, goofy world, but I'm here to tell you that you're wrong. We got a month of Balisong stuff to catch up on. We've got a month of discussions to have, and we have not a lot of time to do it. So let's dive right into it. What should I'll let you guys choose. Normally I have like a title topic that we talk about. What is the thing that you guys want to talk about the most from the last month? There's things like the Vault Pro, the Nikiri, the oh shoot, I'm already blanking, but there's a ton of topics. There's drama, there's opinions, there's so much stuff. I have to give my opinions on the Vault Pro controversy for some reason. I don't know, man. We're gonna do it all. The Vault Pro video was good. Thank you. Who the fuck cares about the Nikiri? I can't tell if you're being facetious and you really do care about it, or you're actually saying who cares about it. Vault Pro controversy? Yeah. Of course there's a controversy. Because the price. Everywhere I see people talking about the Vault Pro, I see people complaining about the price. And I just want to understand why. It's not even that I want to give my opinion on it. I just want to understand why. But it makes sense. I disagree. Will you hit the gritty for a cookie? No. Maybe on an Instagram live stream sometime. Consumer brain? That's the thing though. Like, I would understand if someone came up and said, hey, I guess this is what we're diving into immediately. I would understand if someone came up and said, hey, it's a Vulp, and my brain associates the Vulp with cheap stuff. But that's not what I've seen. I've seen a lot of people saying, it's a Chinese-made Balisong. I don't want to pay $140 for a Chinese-made Balisong. And then they run off to NRB and say, oh my god, the Vortex, it's amazing. Who's going to tell them? Who's going to tell them? Who's going to tell them? I don't want to be the one to tell them. Someone else has to tell them. I understand. Like, if you think the Vault Pro is too expensive, it's perfectly fine. You can have an opinion. That's great. But your reasoning should be consistent. Your reasoning should be consistent. And it's made in China, it's too expensive, is not consistent, because those same people will turn around and praise people who get designs outsourced to China. They'll go, Vault Pro too expensive, rah, and then they'll turn around and say, Vortex, oh my god, I love the Vortex. It's like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? There are some people who are saying, oh, you could just spend $40 more and get a Prisma Pro, which is fair. Sure, that's fair. But I'm having a really hard time understanding why people are like why people are saying the Vault Pro is like a ridiculous price. Are we really going to pretend that $140 for a 7075 with G10 extremely unique design Balisong is expensive? Because like 2 years ago, we would have killed for that. We would have killed for that 2 years ago. Or just get a Prisma OG. That's fair. Yeah, sure, Prisma OG. But you are losing out. Like, you get a less intricate design and you get lower quality aluminum because it's 6061 instead of 7075. Which, again, if that's what you want, totally fair. I'm just not understanding the people who are saying it's made in China, it's too expensive. So are most Balisongs in that price range. I don't know. Do we know Glider? I don't know Glider's manufacturing situation. I was going to say Glider, but Glider isn't very public about. Yeah. So that's what I was confused about. It was like, I think, again, if you think the Prisma is more value, that's completely fine. But I just don't understand why we're all pretending the Vault Pro isn't worth the price that they're asking for it. And I'm not trying to meat ride Will and Brandon. I just think it's a genuinely good Balisong. So does most of the other people that I've seen now that I've made my video. I've been watching other people's videos. Why the Pro felt so underwhelming on launch is the fact that it's still a Vulp. That's fair. It's one of those cases where it kind of gets into your hands for you to understand it. You also had that same first impression of it being too handle biased before handling it, so I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. The Vault Pro would have been insane for the price like a year ago. And now people are like, too expensive, rah. I think, here's my honest opinion. I think it's just people self-reporting that they don't like Will and Brandon. Like, if you're saying the Vault Pro is too expensive because China made Balisong grr, I feel like some people are saying that, sure, it's valid, but I feel like some of the other people just don't like Will and Brandon, and they're just looking for anything to complain about. Racism. Didn't want to go that far, but LDY is entirely Chinese designed and produced company. All their Balisongs are some of the best and most game-changing within the last 2 years. Chinese Balisongs are not bad. LDY just avoids people complaining about that because LDY is so cheap. Like, LDY has one of the greatest value propositions on most of their products in the entire community, especially the Orion. That they avoid the whole, it's too expensive, made from China. Because if someone says that the Orion is too expensive and it's not worth the price, everyone looks at them like they have 5 heads. Only thing I'd recommend over the Vault Pro is the Orion 1.5. Yeah, no, I agree. The Orion 1.5 is an amazing value. We shouldn't, like, ignore that. But the Orion 1.5 is an outlier. It is a 1 in 1,000 Balisong. I would also maybe recommend a Prisma V1 over the Vault Pro, but I'm still trying to figure out where the Vault Pro sits in my mental hierarchy of Balisongs. It is insane. I don't know how LDY does it. I don't think we want to know how LDY does it. What up, Jack? What up, Duck? How you guys doing? But that was my confusing thing. I don't know. I thought the Vault Pro was priced pretty fairly. I mean, sure, maybe you could get like $10 off, like $130 or whatever, but I can't really think of another Balisong in the price range that does everything that the Vault Pro does. From like the intricate design to how well it flips to it being like from a YouTuber, which usually YouTube stuff has like a premium on top of it, so I don't know. What are your thoughts on the Zenith trainer? They're out now, aren't they? I tried one at Blade Show. I was very underwhelmed until they told me the price, and then I said, oh, that's okay, and then I promptly moved on with my day. I don't have too many thoughts on it. Titanium lost me as a interested party a long time ago. I think right around the time right around the time the Tater song came out was about the time that I stopped caring about Flightanium stuff. The UFO was the UFO most viewed Blade Bias video for some reason. Actually, no, one of them. And then the Zenith trainer seems like it's going to be a good price. Seems like it flips okay. Some people like it, some people don't. They're so out of touch nowadays. I wouldn't even say they're out of touch because like the Zenith is a pretty good value proposition. 70-75 steel blade, pretty standard design for what? Like, what are they selling it for? $70? I haven't looked at the listing since it came out. Yo, I love so much when a company doesn't show you what the price of their product is on the store page. $60. Okay, I added it to cart and it showed it to me. $60 for that? That's a pretty good deal. I can't even lie. There we go. $60, 75 bushings, T8, a clear Ballet boot, extra hardware. That's a pretty good deal. I mean, even if it doesn't flip good, Pyro, like you're getting a pretty good amount for what you're paying. I think that's the thing, is that this thing was really underwhelming to me, which for $60, I don't really care that much. Maybe this will end up being like a Vault competitor. But I have received some DMs from people who bought one and really didn't like it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll get one. Maybe I won't. I personally don't really care too much about it. Most of the sub $100 Balisongs nowadays, now that the Orion exists, aren't really that interesting to me. Like the Orion kind of just took the trophy and walked on home. The Vault gets my recommendation because it's a good starter pack, and until we see something that is a good starter pack like the Vault, then the Vault and the Orion will really be the two that I care about. But even just for flipping, the Vault kind of, especially now that I flipped the Vault Pro, it's like, meh. Is the Orion trainer as good as the Live? I don't know. You'll have to ask someone who actually has tried an Orion trainer. But the Live is very good. Vault to get a feel if you like the hobby, then to the Orion. And you get to use the lube and the Loctite and the extra hardware, like, beyond. Well, maybe not the extra hardware, but you know what I mean. Orion trainer's goated better than the Live Blade. I think the Live Blade's phenomenal. So that's super sick. The Orion comes... Yeah, it does. It does come with extra hardware. That is true. But I should have said you get the T10 bit that you get to use beyond. You get the lube and the Loctite, which Loctite, whatever. And now you get... I guess you get bite handle indicators with the Vault Pro. In fact, I have the Vault Pro box right here. I wonder if these bite handle indicators are coming with cheaper or other Nibali's products. Hello, bad Flippa. What was that weird TI Chanwich Kraken thing Lucas was hinting at? I think that is exactly that. I think they're prototyping a titanium Kraken, which... Side tangent time. I wish they would just finish the Hydro. Like, don't get me wrong. Titanium Kraken, everyone's been asking for it. It's cool. It's whatever. Where's the Hydro, man? You guys have been dangling the Hydro in front of us for 3 years. 3 years. No, 2 years. When did they first show off the Hydro? Was it 2020 Blade Show or 2021? Because I was thinking I went to Blade Show at 2021, but no, 2021 is when I got in the hobby. They showed it off 2021. Okay, so 2 years. Coming up on 3 years still, but... Do you like the Nautilus? You can go watch my Nautilus review to find out that I do, but I really don't at the same time. Can I lubricate my brand new Squid Industries Hydro with jellyfish excrement, or wait, should I just sell it and get a new one because I don't own lube? Both? I don't have beef with the Nautilus. I just don't like it. Ever since I got mine and had a bad experience with mine, I've found it to just be really underwhelming. But yeah, I really wish that that Squid would stop. I missed coming up with my bullshit. I missed reading your bullshit. But I wish Squid would just stop dangling stuff in front of our faces and just release the stuff that they have been showing off for years now. And this might be a hot take. I'm still going to say it because that's the whole point of the streams. I don't, in a world where the Hydro exists, I don't care about a Titanium Kraken. I know that sounds blasphemous, but the Hydro already filled a spot that the Titanium Kraken does in my mind. Like, the Hydro already felt like a Titanium Kraken, kind of, to me. Not exactly, but it was like in the same vein. So I don't really get why they're putting so much time into making a titanium Kraken when they already have a really good titanium option that is going to come out. Hydro is Sandwich, though, was the new one that they were showing off channel? I thought it was Sandwich as well. But I could be wrong. They didn't really show us much, to be fair. They just showed us a Kraken hole pattern. What up, Dubmo? Dubmo Blade. What the hell? Oh, it's Chanwich. Oh, that's interesting. But still, just release the Hydro. Please. I mean, Squid is kind of past my time. There was a time when I would have bought a Hydro, no questions asked. I think those days are past. I don't think I really care about the Hydro too much anymore. But just release it. Squid, you're right, Pyro. Squid does need to take things a step at a time sometimes. And it's good that they want to come up with so much stuff, but... We got the Squiddy AL. That was a cool surprise. But I just want the Hydro. Please. Please! Did the Clip Point Kraken get released yet? Oh yeah, the Weehawk Kraken. Yeah. Can they release that, maybe? That would be cool. Oh, there's so much stuff in Squid's R&D wing that might never see the light of day for the next, like, year or two. And the Bowie Nami. And I guess I'm not even that upset that they, like, they make it. Like, sure, make it Titanium Kraken, that's great. But I think Squid does need to stop showing stuff off so early. Show it to us when it's pretty... Like, the Squiddy AL was perfect. They showed it to us at Blade Show, and it came out like 2 months later. It was already basically ready to go. It was a surprise at Blade Show. It actually came out. People really like it. It's a massive contender for the Ballet Awards. Genuinely. Like, that was sick. Speaking of the Ballet Awards... I will leak one piece of information to you guys about the Ballet Awards. Figure out what you want. Because you're going to get voting tomorrow, so, like, you know, it's not like I'm giving you anything too crazy, but I will leak one thing to you guys. I have the whole document right here, the whole spreadsheet. Still want an orange Squiddy thank you, Brandon. Orange Squiddy AO would be cool. I would say I want more colors, but they just released red and green, and I'm just happy they did colors in the first place. Squid taking so long to release stuff is in fact getting pretty silly, but I don't disagree with them bringing prototypes to Blade Show for testing and feedback. I disagree with them. I mean, that stuff's fine, but I disagree with them mostly showing off stuff on Reddit. Like, they showed off the Titanium Kraken. I don't know, man. I don't disagree with that. I do disagree with that. Your pop filter too close, though. I mean, I just adjusted it, so hopefully it's fixed for you now. It's not like they released a whole marketing campaign for the Hydro and then just dropped off and never talked about it again. The Glider Everest. That's a good one. Yeah, you got me there. What happened to Glider, man? I don't know. They've been off the grid for a while now. No leaks. Any leaks? I don't even remember seeing the Everest. I mean, because we never did. We just got like an outline shot or like something of it. Glider Belly's starting to stay in stock consistently instead of selling out in 4 seconds. They are, yeah. They are actually managing. Oh my god. They are actually managing to keep stuff in stock, which I don't think really speaks to how much they're making. It probably just speaks to how little is selling lately. Because they haven't had too many pushes or videos covering their stuff. In fact, I forget that they're even in stock at all sometimes, to be honest with you. Most people just, like... Most people just expect Glider to be the thing that's always out of stock. So that now that that's not the case, it's like people kind of forget they exist. What up, Warwack? How you doing? I'd like BB Barfly a lot more if they had better hardware, not gonna lie. I have no experience with their hardware, so I can't comment. I don't know how Glider was selling out for so long, because they had a lot of hype behind them. Dude, back in the day, a bushing Balisong for 120 was just an insane value. It was a really good value. The only thing close to it was the Mako, which didn't have bushings, or the Triton, which again didn't have bushings. But nowadays, the bushings, that was back when bushings in a cheap Balisong like that were like a selling point. But they're not really a selling point anymore. You can get bushings in a Balisong that's literally a third of the price. Sorry about that, folks. I like Glider stuff. A lot of people don't because they freaking think it's like Squid clone or some shit. I think it's good. A lot of their stuff has a pretty big handle bias to it, which is pretty good for beginners. More advanced flippers don't really like it, but you know. What up, Krafex? What up, Banks? What up, everyone? Does Dalen pre-lube the Prismas? I have no idea. He would definitely respond if you sent him a DM, though. So true, Bad Flippa. So true. What up, Banks? How you doing? Speaking of content that we really like, chat, I am going to shill a video that you probably all already seen because I've seen a lot of you in the comment section, but I'm going to shill it anyway because it's a fantastic video. If you have not watched Daisuko's video about intros to Balisongs, please go watch it. It is insane and it is awesome and it is funny and I love it. It's probably one of my favorite videos in the community released as of late. I have to be honest. Besides Blade Battle from Brandon and Will. Blade Battle is really good. This is also really good. Are you a Prisma disguised as a human? Shit, they found me. I need to leave. I need to leave immediately. Goodbye. I was going to turn on my camera and just have a Prisma sitting here, but it is buried under all of my stuff, and I just can't be bothered. Yeah, this video is genuinely so good. I think up until this came out, I always liked my intro to Balisong's video, even though it wasn't the best. Because I had made the intro video that I had always wanted to see. But this takes the cake for me now. And I'm not just saying that because Daisuko shouted out Blade Bias. I'm not just saying that. Trust me. Trust me. That's not right. There we go. We are back, Sam. What up, Sam? Yeah, I noticed you were in that video. He featured a lot of people in the community, which was great. I think I was actually he had approached me about maybe doing an interview, which I need to message him and apologize for, because I told him I would get back to him if I was available, and then I just never got back to him because I was just swamped with stuff to do. But great video nonetheless. Who was mentioned? What do you mean who was mentioned? Daisuke's video is one of my favorites in the hobby. I think same, Brandon. I haven't... It feels weird saying this, but I haven't been excited about a video like that in a while. I think Daisuke... I need to recount the... I'm going to do it right now, actually. I'm not sure if Daisuke got a ton of Creator of the Year awards, but I wish he did, because he is doing some of the most consistently interesting stuff in the community to me. He's like Ty's cinematography combined with like Brandon's ability to present the camera, and it's really nice. Let's see. No, he didn't. That sucks. He didn't get any nominations. Oh, poor guy. Although on the bright side, at least he didn't nominate himself. Daisuke next year. Watch next year, the Ballet Awards. Daisuke will be there. After this video and him continuing to do stuff, he'll be there. Daisuke's video is good enough that I could say it holds up to YouTube content in general. Yes, absolutely. You should give him a feature. I'm not entirely sure what you mean by give him a feature, but yeah, sure. Yeah, go watch it, Pyro. I like it a lot. Like on Ballet Awards? Oh, like let him present an award? I planned on it. I planned on it. I don't know if I'm going to be doing features like commercials, but I planned on reaching out. I'm still finalizing the list of award presenters, because once, you know, voting goes out, then I turn my attention to getting people to present awards, because you can't present an award until you know what the winner is, so it's going to take a little bit, but Daisuke's definitely going to get one. Basically, a lot of the content creators kind of in my sphere, absolutely, I'll be sending an invite. Not guaranteeing they'll be able to do it, but for sure. Why does Blade Bias have more subs in this channel? I can... 3 words. 9 months ago. This channel was never a consistent outlet to create content. It was making content that I felt passionately about, but also the last video that I uploaded was 9 months ago. So the channel's just had no growth. Any of this growth is just off of people watching these old videos, or maybe watching my streams. Whereas Blade Bias has been uploading every other day consistently, basically the whole year. So you do the math, and it you kind of understand why the Blade Bias is the bigger channel, even though Blade Bias still technically is my secondary channel, and it always will be. My primary focus may not be on my main channel, but all of my creative energy will always go to my main channel. The streams will always be in my main channel. My actual full reviews, or like longer talking to camera pieces with editing and effort, will be here. That's just how I prefer it. Kind of like how you have those YouTubers who like they have their main channel, which is like their big like monthly or maybe even like twice a year content, and then they have like their workhorse channel where they upload everything else so they can make money to fund the bigger stuff. Think about it that way, except my main channel is kind of dormant right now. I would like, I'm not promising anything, but I would like to make a main channel video over break. Maybe 2. But let's get 1 first. I've made promises in the past that I didn't keep, so I'm not saying like, oh, it's definitely going to happen. Maybe. Blade Show, I would love it to be the Blade Show video, but it literally cannot be right now. I would love for it to be the Blade Show video. It is on a drive that I can't access. What's your favorite video game? You know, my favorite video game changed recently. My favorite video game of all time used to be this little indie gem called Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Ori 2. Phenomenal game. Yo, Krafex, stop harassing the poor man. If someone blocked you, you kind of got to pick yourself up by the bootstraps, fix the reasons you got blocked, and we'll move on. What was I saying? Man, you've killed my train of thought. Oh yeah, Will of the Wisps. Fantastic game. But recently, I would say my favorite game is Risk of Rain 2. I think Risk of Rain 2 has overtaken Ori 2 to be my favorite game of all time. Yeah. Have you ever played Osu? I have. I don't like it. Beat Saber killed every single interest that I have in flat screen games. Flat screen rhythm games, sorry. What are all the posters you got? Just Mario posters. Childhood room with the Wii. This is where the Wii used to live, in the basement, so I took over as my room, but my parents were like, you have to keep the posters up, and I was like, ah, fine, I'll keep the posters up. So there's Mario memorabilia all around the room. I have a sticker of Mario right here. There's 2 posters over there and a sticker over there. The closet has a bunch of stuff on it. Yeah. Have you ever played TF2? That depends which TF2 you're talking about. Because most of the time TF2 means Team Fortress 2, but sometimes it means Titanfall 2. One of those games is amazing and definitely on my top 10 games of all time list. The other game I've barely ever played and don't really care about. Team Fortress 2. Unfortunately, not really. Titanfall is that's my TF2, baby. I love Titanfall so much. Your favorite game isn't Just Cause 3 multiplayer jet random dogfighting and cave flying. That is a pretty fun one, but the client that game is built on is absolute dog shit. Your Kraken looks so cool. Thank you. Silver and gold Kraken. Courtesy of Ted Flips. I mean, I bought it, but Ted gave me a banger of a deal. I love it. He also included a ring silencer, which is really nice because the Kraken ring gives me a headache like crazy. Do you think you will ever make YouTube shorts? No. Nope. YouTube shorts are a very... Titanfall 2 is a 5... Oh, wait, did the winter sale start? Yes, the winter sale started. Chat, Titanfall 2, $5. Please go buy it. It's amazing. It's literally only a 4-hour campaign, and it blows every COD campaign out of the water. Go buy it. It's the best $5 you'll spend in a while. Also, Risk of Rain 2 is half off, so do that. $90 Kraken is crazy. Wait, what? Huh? Greyfax. You need to drop it or you're going to get blocked on every other platform. Is it worth it to use Carbon Honey on the Squiddy B? Not really, but the Carbon Honey will be useful as you continue to buy Balisongs. Have you seen how Pirate Software absolutely exploded in views? Yeah, and I was part of the reason he did. Well, that sounds weird, but like his content got recommended to me and then I just started binging it. And I'm assuming that's the same for so many other people because that guy's a legend. Oh my god. I want to know what I got blocked for so I can fix that. But you're being annoying in asking. If you ask and the person doesn't respond, you gotta take the hint. Yeah, Pirate Software is awesome. What did I miss? Oh yeah, do you think you'll ever make YouTube Shorts? No. YouTube Shorts, there are plenty of Balisong channels that actually suffer from this. YouTube Shorts is an amazing way to generate viewers and subscribers that will not watch what you actually post. It is a fantastic way to inflate your subscriber count and lower the views on your normal content that you create. Because you will get so many people who subscribe for YouTube Shorts, who watch your videos for YouTube Shorts, who watch, like, your views just go sky high because of YouTube Shorts, but none of those people actually care to watch anything longer than 60 seconds. There's a lot of good examples of flippers who upload only shorts, who have a crazy high subscriber base, but the average views of their normal videos are way down. And I don't want that. And I don't care about shorts in the first place. Like, shorts that wouldn't creatively fulfill me, so I'm not going to do them. I think my channel currently is in a really good place where most of my videos get seen by most of my subscribers. A lot of people beyond that see them, and that's all I really need. I get the creative outlet to make a 10-minute video. There we go. So yeah, no shorts. Post all my Instagram stuff on shorts, make other YouTube content. That's a pretty good way to do it. Shorts perform way better. They just don't generally translate to like an active subscriber base. It's kind of like getting shouted out by a YouTuber back in the day. You get a ton of subscribers and then you just get no regular interest in your videos because people just subscribe because big YouTuber told them to subscribe. What? Oh yeah, will you ever do shorts? That's what I was asking. But Carbon Honey, not really useful on a Squiddy B. Like, it'll help your Squiddy B quite a bit, but I would save that for when you have some metal Balisongs, because Carbon Honey is very good. Will you cop the Flytanium Zenith? No, probably not. Have PewDiePie present a Ballet Award. I'm not that big yet. Or ever. I don't think even Will could get a hold of PewDiePie. Or Balisong flipping. Or big flips. Maybe Mike, what's that Mike guy? What's his name? Mike Shake? Maybe that guy could. But probably not. Carbon Honey or KPL? Carbon Honey. All day. Why were people upset about Mike Shake? Oh, there's another thing that I was just so confused about. People are upset that Mike Shake made a Balisong video and, like, I have no idea. I didn't even take the time to understand why people were upset about that because I thought it was such an atrocious take. I don't know how you could look at this YouTuber with 3 million subscribers making a video about all different kinds of Balisongs and then think anything other than this is going to be like really good for the hobby. Mike Shake burnt an amazing Raken trainer. I hate to tell you this, but the Kraken can probably take it. I mean, it's not the best, but like it's not like he ruined it. He got a Cerrone. He did get a Cerrone. And then, dude, who was expecting him to pull out a Juggernaut from his inventory? What? Where the hell did he get the Juggernaut from? Where did he get it? I was actually jump scared. Oh, shit. That's a fire frame, though. Literally. I was actually jump scared by this screenshot. Because if you don't know, the Juggernaut is a giant 2-to-1 Nautilus that is one of one that Squid made. So like I was not expecting this dude to like just show up with a Juggernaut. He put the Cerrone blade on CCC handles? No, he didn't. That's just his thumbnail. I don't know why the thumbnail is that. It's a terrible thumbnail. But like he didn't do that. He has the Cerrone and it's like the actual Cerrone. But for some reason he sharpened this thing from dull to sharp on a whetstone. Which I don't know much about knife sharpening, but I feel like that had to take hours. Normally going from an unsharpened blade to a sharp blade is like a pretty long process, even just on a grinder. If you could only flip one Balisong / Ballet trainer, what would it be? Probably the Prisma Pro. You got to use different grits. He did. He did it right. It just took, I imagine it took such a long time. Later, Bubba. Have a good one. Yeah, I was really surprised. But like people, if you go down to the comments of this video, there are people who are like upset at him for like not covering it correctly or something. Like gosh, I guess they just don't exist anymore. To be fair, this video has gotten a lot more views since the first time I saw it, so these comments probably got drowned. But there were people like, that's not the most expensive Balisong. You're not representing the Balisong community. You took no time to learn actual tricks, and now people are gonna think the wrong thing about the hobby. It's like, bro, relax. This guy with 3 million subscribers just made a video that got 1 million views where he included actual flippers like the Kraken V3 and showed everyone who watched this video that you can get a Balisong for any price range, which most people probably aren't aware of. They probably think that all Balisongs are super expensive and out of their price range. He showed you that there's something for everyone in this hobby, and he showed that to 1 million people, and I think that is amazing. And people want to shit on him. I don't get it. Do you not want your hobby to grow? I mean, actually, some of them probably don't. I know a lot of people like to gatekeep their hobbies. But I really enjoyed the video. I thought it was great. Yeah, that's what I thought. And to be fair, there are people in the comments who feel that way. Like names that I recognize. Leo, Hood. Which I'm glad that seems to be the takeaway for most people, but some people legitimately are like upset that he didn't go like further into learning tricks or telling people about the hobby or what. I was like, bro, just be happy you made the video in the first place. This isn't like a PewDiePie situation where he made a video like laughing at us. Him making content on Balisongs is almost entirely good for the community growth as a whole. Exactly. That's That's what I'm not sure why people, like, I don't get why people don't see that. Later, Matt. Have a good one. Have a horrible night. Okay, no, you have a horrible night, too. Are Arctic 2s worth the money? I think you can make the argument that in today's Balisong day and age that the Arctic really isn't. Like, you could beat out the Arctic with plenty of other options. But I don't mind. I think if you get it, you will enjoy it. List set option, please. At 120, there are things like the Vortex, the Orion, even the Nabali's Hydra that I think flip a little better. But again, the Arctic is not a bad choice. It's just not like the best choice. People are salty because it's a new person getting more views than anyone in the hobbies. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I think it's just because people like to gatekeep. They're in their small little hobby and they don't want it to be a mainstream cringe thing. Whereas I'm over here like, dude, I'm just trying to do what I can to make everyone interested in Balisongs that can. Let's get a Vault Pro. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the Vault Pro enough to say that I would recommend it over something like the Vortex, the Orion. I mean, I never tried the Vortex V3 to be fair. But I tried a V1 and it was really good, so. Hydra Blade is also compatible with Kraken handles. Interesting. That might be a case-by-case basis, though, so I would take that with a grain of salt. Vault Pro is coming soon. I'm glad you got one, and I hope you enjoy it. The Vault Pro, I really enjoy it. I really like it. You can call me a shill all you want. I'm still going to like the thing. Brandon and Will could cut me off tomorrow and fucking turn the whole community against me. I'd still probably be flipping my Vault Pro. I still am riding off the high of your, oh hell yes, your unboxing video. When I told you last night that you would be whelmed by the video, I forgot that I said that. At least before mine developed handle slap. Banks, that your poor Squiddy AL was destroyed. You ran it without washers. Of course it developed handle slap. I physically recoiled when you showed that thing on stream. Best Bally under 2.5 ounces. You're looking in plastic. You're looking in plastic. Immediate things that come to mind: Edit Light, Calico, Cycloid V2, but not the HD because the HD is heavier than that. Squiddy A. The Orions are sold out and the Vortex is under budget. Well, you could wait for the Orions to come back into stock. They come into stock frequently. But the Vortex shouldn't be over budget for you. NRB Concepts? Yes. You can get a blemished one for 125. Oh wait, are they all sold out? Oh, they're all sold out. My bad. The blemished ones are 125, but it seems that they've all been sold out. If you got it during Black Friday, I'm pretty sure the normal priced ones were down to 125. But yeah, that's fair. Okay, so Vortex is off the list because I don't know how often he's going to release those. Has FlipForge fixed the durability issues? I don't know. I actually haven't talked to FlipForge in a little bit. I'm making an effort to reconnect with all the people that I've lost contact with due to being so busy with school the past few weeks. And FlipForge is on that list. I need to reach out and message him. What up, Bimby? Should I have gotten a Mako 4.5 instead? Because I just ordered a Squiddy B to upgrade from an Amazon Ballet. I wouldn't say you made a bad decision, but I wouldn't exactly say that a Squiddy B is going to be a crazy upgrade from an Amazon Ballet, because you're losing a lot of weight. There's a lot of plastic and light involved in that. It's very light. It's very plasticky. But it's probably going to flip better than the Amazon Balisong, so I'm not going to say you made a horrible decision. I'm so glad you're back, but please do not feel obligated to do it for us. Banks, I do this for myself. I got 20 people in chat who want to talk to me. That's 20 more people that want to talk to me in real life. I stopped streaming because I couldn't stream. I can stream now. We're back, baby. We are so back. I made a Lego Balisong before, and I apparently really like very light Balisongs. Oh, well, then you probably made a pretty good choice. Yeah, the Squiddy B, that's why I like the Calico with the white blades and the edit lineup so much, because you can make it a color that metal would never be ever in their lives. The fuck is not Colasong. Wait, Colasong? Is that Coitlin or Coatlin or whatever the fuck that guy's name is? I don't know what Colasong is. Got a lot of Christmas money this year, so I might be able to get a Seraph. You got a lot of Christmas money. Holy cow. Goodbye, Joe Schmo. Yeah, that's Coatlin. I would stay away. Coatlin's a weird fucking guy. What do y'all think is the best Balisong video? The best Balisong video. That's so tough. I really like Daisako's video. I think it's at the top of that list. But I don't know what my actual favorite Balisong video would be. It might be one of Will's reviews, man. What are you getting for Christmas? I don't know. How do you know what you're getting for Christmas before Santa comes? Just got my Christmas money from Grandma, so I bought an F-150. What up, Juice? Oh my gosh, we have not talked about any of the old. Look at Colasong's logo. I've already blocked his account. He's the one. I think he's one of 2 accounts I actually have blocked because he weirded me out so much. But I want to talk about this bad boy. I meant their website. I don't feel like giving them traffic. I don't feel like giving them site traffic. What do you guys think about? Do you have any pictures of it? Just a picture of it? Can I not find a picture of it? Shoot, hold on. Maybe you have a picture of it. Take a guess at what I'm going to pull up, chat. If you get it right, I will give you nothing at all. No, you don't have a picture. You know what? Whatever. This is... God damn it. I love the fancy videos and stuff, but sometimes I wish people would just post pictures of their product. God damn it. How do we feel about this? I've wanted to talk about this thing for so long. Why is it called an oven when you in the cold food, out hot eat the food? True. So true, man. You flipped it. What did you think, Banks? Can confirm good. Okay. So this is the Nikiri from BA Bally's. You mean the knife Blake blue ball? That is a tongue twister of a sentence. You mean the knife that Blake blue balled the community for over a month? Yes, that one. Yes, that one. I have so many opinions on this thing, and I want to discuss it. Because I don't know if they're hot takes or not. Because all I've seen are people bending over and bowing down to BA Bally's for this thing. So I want to see if I'm crazy for thinking the things that I do. Okay? Hear me out. Comparing electric... Hold on, I have to read this one first. I'm sorry. Comparing electric cars to gas cars is like comparing microwaves to ovens. The microwave may cook faster, but the oven is arguably better. No. Not at all. It's like comparing a convection oven with a different kind of oven. But, yeah, sure. It's like an electric stove versus a gas stove. If we want to take it very literally. Yeah, it's like comparing a gas oven to an electric oven. It's almost like there's two different ways to make a car, and both of them have merits. Anyway, what is the... I know I'm not like actually getting argumentative with you. I'm just poking fun at people who hate electric cars for absolutely no reason. I'm not an electric car defender, but some people are just in fucking denial about them, and it's crazy. So the Nikiri, what's the draw of the Nikiri? Well, it's revolutionary. Chat, this is a revolution because it has a spacer that you can take out without taking apart the Balisong. Holy shit. This is revolutionary. I'm poking a little bit of fun. But that's kind of where my kind of criticisms of this product come in. Because the Nikiri is very interesting. Let's just talk about the design first of all. I think it's ugly as sin. I really, really don't like the look of it. Some people really do like the look of it. 4.4 ounces, grade 5 titanium. A weight system that's so revolutionary that he decided to give it its own name, which is interesting. Face milling and jimping everywhere. Standard hardware, which I guess all needing a T10 to take the Balisong apart, again, is a selling point, as if it's not a really basic feature on most knives. Looks like it has a lot of grip, and I have heard from people that this thing is the second coming of God himself when it comes to flipping, which I cannot confirm or deny because I've never flipped it. I think it's really ugly. Some people really like it. I think my problem with it is just I've never really liked this kind of just square blade. Like the fucking Minecraft blade. And then the face texturing I think is just like way too extreme visually. I'm sure it's great for grip. But then also the whole pattern's a little weird to me. You have like the triangles. I could analyze the style of it all the time or for a long time. But I'm not going to do that because it's subjective. I don't like it. Some people do. Fair enough. The biggest problem that I have with the design is that it doesn't have a tip. And Blake was trying to sell this as a selling point, which, like, I get where he was coming from. He was like, it doesn't have a tip, so you can't tip it, so it's more durable. But you also can't really, like, open stuff with it. Like, I use my Balisongs to open boxes a lot, and a lot of the time it requires me to stick the tip through the box and then cut the box. So that's my biggest question. How does not having a tip affect the actual usability of the Balisong? Because I'm trying to think of a cutting application where I would just use the side. You like that it doesn't have a tip because aerials are less scary. That's what I've seen. That's what I've seen a lot of people saying. I've seen a lot of people saying they like that it doesn't have a tip so that you can't like tip yourself. I don't know. I like having a tip on my Balisongs. You know, it's kind of how you cut stuff sometimes. Maybe I'm in the wrong for that. Skill issue? Maybe. I don't know. You dig the design? That doesn't surprise me, Brandon, because it's like, it's kind of Zyzix-esque. Like, it definitely invokes the Zyzix to me, and you love the Zyzix, so I can make that connection. But my biggest problem, I'm gonna need a prop for this, actually. Hold on. I don't like the Lazarus blade. I know that, but this kind of looks like the other one. I don't know what it is. So the Nikiri, but the big selling point, and I'm going to quote Blake directly here so that I don't take him out of context. An ultimate flippers Chanwich construction Balisong with an unrivaled weight system, proudly named the ICW, Integrated Channel Weight, where you do not have to take apart your Balisong affecting tolerance, making it quick and easy to change balance profiles. Direct quote. Unrivaled weight system. Unrivaled weight system. Unrivaled weight system. I can't put it back in. Oh god. Oh my god, I'm actually... Unrivaled weight system. And I'm poking a lot of fun and maybe being a bit unfair, but like, come on, man. You made a spacer. You made a spacer. I wish there was a video of how, like, I don't remember if he ever showed off. Oh, no, I remember him showing it off, but I don't know if he saved it anywhere so that I could actually show you guys. But I remember seeing the video and just being like, that's a spacer. That's a spacer. You made a spacer. Which is cool. Like, it's a cool weight system. I'm really happy to see more people. Like, Glider's been doing this for years. And I love how easy. Look at that. You can pop the weights in and out. Just pop it back in. Put the screw back in. Don't have to take apart the Balisong. I think it's great. But, like, unrivaled? I don't know about that, man. So I wanted to see if I was off base on this. Because I've had a few conversations with people. I don't think I'm being off base. I don't think, like, I'm being too unfair here. But I think he's hyping himself up for not a lot. Maybe they show it off in this video. Maybe they show off the spacer being adjusted. But, like, it's a Chanwich Balisong. You kind of have to take out a screw, which I would argue is taking apart the Balisong. Maybe it doesn't affect your tolerances because you're only taking out the bottom screw, but, like, yeah. Is Red Edge still your favorite flipper? Maybe. He's definitely one of the most interesting flippers that I watch, but I really enjoy watching a lot of other people flip nowadays. But he's still up there for sure. No. Well, he doesn't show it off, unfortunately, but That was my immediate thought seeing it. I was like, it looks cool. Like, I don't think the design is anything I'd be interested, but like, it's a cool looking Balisong. A lot of people are really gonna like it. It probably flips pretty good. But what the hell is this? Oh, sorry. What is this unrivaled weight system? I think we're giving ourselves a little bit too much credit. Has anyone received a Nikiri yet? I know some people have tried it, but has anyone bought one and received one yet? There's Jimpy drama? Oh god, I'm not covering the Jimpy drama. That was so dumb. Look at the comments Daddy Rito Balisong Blue and I made. Oh boy. On this. Oh, and I just want to call out, Balisong Nerd did an amazing job on this promotional video. I thought it was really great. Not a huge fan of some parts design, but the weight system is super cool. Balisong Blue, Daddy Rito. Balisong Blue. I can't dig here for too much longer, unless I passed it. Oh, there we go. Balisong would be really cool if it got handles and a reblade. Oh, that is... $26 likes. I got too many for that. For what? Oh, yeah. It was a good video. I very much so enjoyed the video. I think the way that it was marketed made me a little less willing to be excited about the Nikiri. Because, like we mentioned earlier, he was blue balling the community for months in the lead up to it. That by the time it came out, I was like, I don't care anymore, man. You've been telling me that I'm not ready for a post for like 2 months now. I don't care anymore. Is my attention span that bad? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Balisong Nerd had no say in how it went. What do you mean? Oh, no. I'm not blaming Balisong Nerd at all for the marketing. His part of the marketing was amazing. This is one of the best promotional videos I've seen besides the Vault Pro for a Balisong. If Blake spent a week teasing it instead of months, I would have cared more about it. Exactly. I think Will and Brandon, at the risk of sounding like a fucking soulless shill, did a way better job. Because they built up the Vault Pro over the course of like 4 or 5 days, and then they revealed it. And it was like, hey, that's pretty cool. Brandon posts the P, R, and the O, and it was like, that's pretty cool. Whatever happened to the glider Everest? Who knows? I don't know. And they had hints way before. Yeah, they had hints, but they weren't like pushing it. It wasn't in your face. I mean, the Vault Pro was shown in Will's flipping videos for months. But, like, he never pointed it out and never mentioned it. Which I think is way less in your face than, like, you guys aren't ready for this shit. This is the best flipping Balisong I've ever flipped. Which, if I remember correctly, are things that Blake said in the lead up to the Nikiri launch. Which... difference of opinion on how to market a product. That's fine. That's just me. All I can say is that he successfully created one of the most successful pre-order campaigns that I've seen this year, I would say. The fact that the Nikiri sold out so quickly and had people so excited, I think was something to be proud of from Blake. especially in the economic market that we are with Balisongs right now. How much was the Nikiri? I actually don't know. Does anyone in chat have a pre-order spot for one? Yeah, he doesn't list a price anywhere. $485. That sounds about right. Which isn't a bad price at all. I think it's a fairly good price. It's much better than the Sagaya was. A lot of people didn't like the Sagaya because they thought it was way too expensive. But the Nikiri definitely has a lot of hype around it. A lot of people really like it. I mean, granted, the only people to try some are directly involved with Blake, with the people that film the video, and then the people surrounding the people that film the video. Not to say you shouldn't trust them, but I'm waiting for the pre-order batches to go out and see what people think of them when they get them in their hands before I really kind of think, oh, it's amazing, or it's not amazing, or whatever. Or try one. I'm not saying you, Banks. I said most. I'm not I'm not calling you out like that. I said most. You tried one at a meetup, which is fair. But most of the people who are posting about the Nikiri got one from Blake. So, you know. Which might sound gold coming from me, you know, gold with the Vault Pro, but the difference is the Vault Pro has many reviews from people who bought the product themselves. So you can compare and contrast as you liked. You hate your flipping like, oh, why, Banks? Why do you hate your flipping so much? You're one of the best flippers around. You... I don't know if I want to leak this. Banks, let's just say this. Keep an eye on the Ballet Awards voting tomorrow. Let's just say that. Uh-oh. No, not in a bad way. Not in a bad way at all. Yo, Camaro, do you ever plan on face revealing? Yeah, eventually. Yeah, Banks, I think you have a lot to be proud of. For sure. $100,000 sub face reveal? So true. No, when I hit 100,000 subs, I'm actually just going to leave the community. I think I would go mentally insane if I had 100,000 subscribers in this community. Oh my god. Face reveal would go so hard. It would, wouldn't it? Face revealing? Face revealing would be crazy. Brought a 1-gallon water jug to the gym and a psycho. Wait, what? I brought a 1-gallon water jug to the gym. Oh, am I a psychopath? YouTube added these little hearts. Like, this little heart blocks messages. I wish it would go away. I really wish it would go away. Paper face reveal, that would go crazy. No, there's no amount of subscribers that I would ever show my feet on camera for. I'll pass on that one. Drifted in here from YouTube autoplay. Man, the YouTube algorithm loves just sending random people to me for some reason, even though I operate in a very small niche that most people don't care about. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Chat. You know, there was more stuff that I wish to talk about. Brandon, are you still here? I gave you a list last night. Like, I just said a few out loud. Do you remember? Is 2 year... What? Is 2 year age gap a lot, or should I... Or should I steer clear? Bro, your age divided by 2 plus 7, or whatever the fucking... Gaboon! Thank you, Brandon. The Gaboon. The Gaboon. I typed Gaboon into Instagram as if it's gonna tell me, like, bring that back. What is the... What's the... You're half your age plus 7. I think that's the proverb. The proverb? That makes no sense. Because if you're 18, half your age 9 plus 7 is 16. Yeah. Yeah, I think that was it. There's like some rule of thumb. But like, don't do anything illegal, and don't come to me for advice on this. Please. The Gaboon chat, or as I like to call it, the Gaboon. Put some stank on that thing. This thing looks pretty cool. This is like... That's from is half your age plus 7 from Parks and Rec? I had no idea. This thing is pretty interesting because it's like a zippy Balisong, but it's metal. In the sense that, you remember how the zipper used to have all of those channel weights that you could like pop in and out? You can do that with this, but it's metal. At least I think. I think that's how the weight system works. The weight system, I believe, Brant showed a picture of the inside. And it was like there were multiple spots that you could slot in weights. Oh, it was this video. That weight for a metal Balisong just isn't for me. That's kind of where I am with the Gaboon. I think it looks cool, but I think the thing that really took me out of the Gaboon was someone telling me that it was about the same size as the Hognose. And I think the Hognose is already a pretty small, light Balisong. So I'm not entirely sure how hyped up I am on the Gaboon. But I think the design is really cool. I love this understated ano, kind of like bubbles he's got going down here. And also the inside the channel weight system I think is pretty interesting. And a lot of people were worried about the steel of the blade for some reason. I'm wondering how that's going. I know people have the Gaboon, but I wonder how the blades have held up, because a lot of people were like, oh my god, it's Magna Cut, it's gonna like break or some shit. I don't know. How much does it weigh? It weighs 3 point... Hello? Am I blind? Oh, 3.2 ounces. It's pretty light. Let's talk about when Will and Brandon are going to have more sticker packs to order. Brandon! Gaboon Trainer would go crazy? That would go pretty crazy. It's a very simple, understated Balisong. I love the lines in the blade. It's like the Medusa lines in the blade, but on a more simple blade profile. And this bubble Anno is so nice. But I don't know how I would feel about the Gaboon, honestly. A bit too light for me, a bit too small for me, but still some interesting ideas being presented. Especially, you know, the weight system. It's pretty cool. You can put the different weights in the different positions and change the balance to however you would want it. Is it sandwich or sandwich? I believe it's sandwich. Yeah, it's sandwich. Yeah, I believe. I think Grant has a YouTube channel. I should just go onto the YouTube video, because watching videos on Instagram sucks. I want to try a Gaboon, but it seems too weird to figure out if I'm going to like it. Yeah. It's a pretty expensive thing. So, I can't really blame you for not wanting to take a risk on it. But maybe find someone who lives near you that has one, or go to a meetup where they have one. Let's try and find the Fellowship Blades YouTube channel. Oh my god, they've actually been uploading? I didn't even realize. I'm subscribed and I had no idea. Yeah, it's sandwich. Yeah, so here you can put the weights like at different points within the handles, which is pretty interesting. I required to decorate my laptop with Will Hurst stickers, but they've been out the entire time I've been looking. I got a bunch from Will at Blade Show, and I've been living off of them ever since. In fact, I think one is still... I think one is still behind my phone. Like, you know, on my phone in the Blade Bias videos, I have the Lantern Pokemon card. I think behind that Pokemon card is a Will Hurst sticker. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's the boon, as I like to call it, the Gaboon. Gaboon. What's up, Jenny? You're not getting me with that name. It's a good try, but no cigar. I'm gonna go continue playing Doom. Have a good one. Have a good one. Have fun playing Doom. But why Lantern? Because Lantern is my favorite Pokemon. You're telling me a water electric type with water and Volt Absorb as an ability isn't really cool? Because I'm here to tell you it is really cool. Thanks, you have a Bally Dare. I want to do... Banks, I want you to make... I shouldn't say I want you to make. I want to be a better flipper over Break. Electros is the coolest Pokemon. I had a comp team in the early days of Scarlet and Violet that used a... Oh, I'm not going to be able to do that. Okay. Sorry, Banks. Not there yet. Not there yet. This one probably not going to happen. Dear God. Electros, I had an Electros on my comp team in the early days of Scarlet and Violet. And it was, you just use Coil and Drain Punch, and it's so sick. Electric type with 0 weaknesses and like a pretty good defense stat. Especially with Coil. I like Electros a lot. It's a weird way to spell Luxray. Luxray. Such a cool Pokemon, but so underwhelming. Flygon and Electros are like my OG favorite Pokemon. That's based. I've always liked Lantern. There's so many Pokemon that I always forget them whenever someone asks me what my favorite Pokemon are. Yeah, I don't even know. Lantern. I like Flapple. Flapple is probably my favorite goofy little guy. Anything with Rock Tomb is chill with me, based. Better Pokemon question is favorite gen / favorite game. I've never seen myself as loyal to a specific generation or game. Because I don't think I have one. All of them have good things about them. All of them have bad things about them. I think, and this is a hot take, I think my favorite gameplay-wise is Legends Arceus or Scarlet and Violet, because I love the ability to be in the open world and see Pokemon that are standing there, and I don't have to go into the grass 16 different times to find the Pokemon that I want. But, like, I think I really like Black and White too, and I really like X and Y. I know that is also a hot take, but I have like 700 hours in X and Y or something ridiculous. X and Y is my most played Pokemon game by far. I'm not an old generation lover just because all the features that I like in Pokemon, I started in Gen 4. Pokemon Pearl was my first ever Pokemon game. All the features that I enjoy, like online battling and trading and all that, weren't available in the earlier games. So, I don't know. I really, really like the open world aspects of Scarlet and Violet. I know Scarlet and Violet aren't the best games, although I maintain that the ending of that game, the part where you know, descend into the place, I won't spoil anything, but that part of Scarlet and Violet is probably the best of any Pokemon game. Easily. There was actual character writing and actual character moments, and it was crazy because Pokemon games don't have character moments or writing. Oop, the music's over. Oh, by the way, I don't know if they're still here, but someone asked where I get my music from. This is the sessions playlists from League of Legends, which me playing these on stream is the only reason that I was in the top 0.001% of League of Legends listeners on Spotify last year. Which isn't exactly my proudest moment, but I've literally never listened to the music outside. Other than Everything Goes On, I've never listened to League of Legends music outside of streams. I swear to you. Brick Bronze is your favorite Pokemon game? I played Brick Bronze back when, like, the 4th gym wasn't even in the game, and then I never played it again. It is an achievement. It is an achievement because my Spotify Wrapped from last year is so screwed up from every time that I streamed that none of my actual songs are on there. None of them, and it sucks. Like, I might have my playlist here. Oh, maybe I didn't. Top 2023. Your top songs 2023. No, go back. Check this shit out. These are my top songs in 2023. Stream song, stream song, stream song, stream song, stream song. Actual song, actual song, actual song, stream song. 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 Stream. 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 It's infested. It's awful. I hate it. I hate it so much. Because I don't like this music is good background music, but I would never listen to it in my day-to-day life. It's your favorite rock or metal band? I'm not going to say that because someone's going to be like, that's not rock, that's not metal. Ugh. Ow, that hurt. I just closed Spotify. I'm like, where did the music go? You X'd out Spotify, you incompetent buffoon. Gardevoir is my favorite Pokemon. Have you dug deep into Machinewise's customizer system on stream? I have. It is very cool. I mean, I'd be happy to do it again. I am always happy to give Machinewise more love. Oh, dog. Hello, dog. You know what? Someone asked me to do this in the Blade Bias comments. Let's see how the horizontal swing test of the Vault Pro is. But a dog. That's not the worst. Not the best, but it's not the worst. To compare it to the absolute gold standard, which is my SlifT. And then I have to help my dog get on the bed. Yeah, the SlifT is just insane. But I gotta be honest, the Vault Pro is not doing too bad. You've been flipping for 3 years. You should be much better. Banks, you literally made it to like the finals of a Balisong flipping competition. The butted dog made it on the bed. Bro's fishing kind of is, but like that's he's just so he wants to get better so bad that anything less than the best is the worst. I can sympathize with that. Actually, no, I can't. I've never been the best at anything. My mental is tied to my flipping, and I'm never happy with my flipping. So maybe you should uncouple those. I'm not saying it's a terrible thing, but maybe don't make your mental based on your flipping. Oh gosh, what an idea. Why didn't I think of that? I've been flipping for 2 years. I still can barely do a ladder. Like, jimping's really good on the Vault Pro, I will say that. You've been flipping for 11 years? You can't choker? I swear I've seen you choker fan before, though, Pyro. I can do the Will Cheater choker. Oh. I mean, to be fair, I can't really do a real choker fan either. Chat, what's your favorite video of mine? Main channel video, not Blade Bias video. Because I've been going through, I watched a few of the old videos. I watched the 2 quick draws. I watched the Squiddy AL video. I watched this video, and I really enjoy making videos that don't require B-roll. The Blade Show videos are so amazing. I'm glad you enjoy them, but that doesn't help me at all because I'm trying to figure out what I want to make next. And I can't exactly make a Blade Show video next. I think my favorite bit I've ever done was fucking this one in the collection video. Doing the parody of the fucking Willem Dafoe with the drip. Drop Blade Show video, you legit can. Thanks, my laptop died. And as of right now, I'm currently locked out of all the data that was on that laptop. So I'm sure you might be able to put 2 and 2 together as to why the Blade Show video hasn't come out yet. I'm sure you might be able to put 2 and 2 together. Dragon video and the Will and Brandon interview. I have to come clean, chat. I hate the Will and Brandon interview. Not because it's a bad video, not because it wasn't super fun to make, but because I was such an awkward motherfucker in this video. I look at my dumb ass fucking over here. I like Ty's section. Ty's section's pretty good because Brandon and Will had a pretty good time Brandon and Ty had a pretty good time together. But I was just this fucking goofy little guy this whole time. And I hate that. Look at you all stupid and cute or whatever. Yeah, Pyro. All stupid and cute. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro is starstruck. No, I'm not starstruck. Actually, I am starstruck. Pyro is a pretty big star. Pyro is a pretty big star. These days we wouldn't allow each other to not interview one another for that kind of video. I think if we were to redo this kind of video, it would be so much better. Since I'm not as awkward with them anymore, and I've been there and I'm kind of more comfortable. But man, I don't like my portion of that video. Last video 9 months ago? Dang, Ethan, I didn't know you dipped like that. Dang, Ethan, I didn't know you dipped like that. Dang, Ethan, I didn't know you dipped like... Damn, dang, Ethan. Dang. No, I did dip like that. Isn't that crazy? I can't believe it's been 9 months since my last video. I want to make another one, but goddamn, is it just really hard to find something that I really want to talk about and make B-roll about. Especially since it's cold out. It's cold out. I don't want to... Oh, you can't flip when it's cold out. This was the most painful video I ever recorded. Because the reason the commentary in this video is so strange is because I was freezing my ass off this entire time. I might redo the Arctic review. That might be something that I do. My face was all fucking scrungled up in this video. I might redo this. Represent what bushings are to people. Talk about the Arctic in 2024. It's going to be 2024 in a week. A little over a week, but... Putting effort... Sorry, putting effort into videos is just a struggle, to be honest. It's not even that it's a struggle. I would love to make a video. It's just I lack the means to have fun while making the video. I lack the means to go out and do fun B-roll with my friends because they all moved away. And by they all, I mean Ty. Ty moved away. I have something on the way that should help with my ability to make solo videos. I'm hoping. I'm going to experiment quite a bit with this thing that I will be receiving hopefully soon. Why don't you want to get the Zenith trainer? Just because I don't care necessarily. My collection is already ballooned out of control. I need to sell some stuff, but I also just don't super care. I'm almost done digging a massive tunnel with a train system specifically to shuttle you to and from Atlanta in under 20 minutes each way so we can make videos together. And dude, that would be so lit. That would be so lit. Oh my god. That would be so lit. Oh, right. Machinewise. I forgot we were going to do this. Yeah, build your own. Yeah, this is about where it was last time I checked. This stuff's so cool. I want a SlifT TV2 with the speed channel. Wait, speed channel. Oh, no, I see. I want a SlifT TV2. I wish you labeled these. I want zigzag. I want this one. Is this zigzag? I think it is. I want an anodized fade from powder blue to green. No, aqua to green. With a distress. Plus 1 lower voltage for distress. With a gold distress. And then... You know what? No, I want the zigzag on the blade, and I want nothing on the handles. And I want a aqua to green fade with a gold distress. And I want to wait 7 to 8 weeks for it. Now, all jokes aside, that's a pretty... That is a pretty fun thing to do. Like, designing that stuff and being able to wait for it is so cool. What's the best Squiddy out of all the ones that you have? I like the Squiddy B, but the Squiddy A is also pretty okay. What's a distress? So a distress is... it's the heaviest Balisong you flipped. 10 ounces. Don't ask. A distress is when the... It's kind of like what my SlifT has, where you stonewash it and then you re-ano the shiny parts. So it has like this kind of look to it. Actually, you're not going to be able to see what mine looks like. Maybe they have one. Or I guess I can just go on my Instagram. Never mind, I never posted a video of the thing. Oh, this is a distress. So you see how there's blue, but then there's also this purple in here? That purple is a distress. So he anodized it blue, and then he stonewashed it so that it took off some of the anodization, and he re-anodized it purple. So the purple filled in the parts that got scuffed up in the stonewashing process, and it creates this blue with like this kind of purple in it. Which, if I'm showing off the Empusa, I might as well like show off the actual. There you go. You see how that purple's in there? That's a distress. Is that the photo you took in the hike after Blade? It is. Can you not flip the Megalodon? I did not flip the Megalodon, no. No, I did like a standard open on it and then was worried about crushing my fingers, so I put it back down. What's the best Squiddy? Squiddy B, but Squiddy A is also pretty good. How do you get trainers somewhere where they are illegal? Trainers shouldn't be illegal anywhere, but I don't know. Your mileage may vary. Yeah, I love that. That Empusa looks amazing. The UK likes to confiscate trainers. Yeah, I guess there's a few countries that'll confiscate trainers. So yeah, I guess they're not legal, but they should be. Like there's nothing illegal about them. They are not an offensive weapon. They're not sharp. They don't do anything wrong. In Australia. Yeah, Australia is another notoriously tough state to crack. State, country. Later, Banks. Have a good one.